Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. Look at this third card that we're going to make in this adorable collection from Mouse House Designs. It's the spring collection and this one's called Tea for Two. Let's look at the two other cards that I created with this set, the stamps that I got. There are 6 in the collection and it's so nice that they bundled it together. If you want to purchase all 6 of them, they bundled it together, and from what I see, I think it's on sale, the bundle. So that is just so wonderful. All the links are below for you to order this wonderful product. I am a affiliate for Spellbinders, scrapbook.com, Amazon, and GINA Designs. There are links below for you to order. When you click a link, I do make a small commission if you place an order, but that's at no cost to you. So I really do appreciate everyone clicking on the links and placing any product order that you would like. You don't have to order the product that I'm showing. You might need some adhesive, or some glue or something like that I'm not even showing, but you know that you want that through scrapbook.com. And if you order through my link, I really do appreciate it. So, okay, let's look at the cards that I've done. Now, isn't this one adorable? This one I did with pencils. This one I did ink blending and some alcohol markers. So I have 2 of each. And this one I did with alcohol markers, and I did a little embossing here on that sentiment. So cute, right? Look at these little mice. They are adorable. And the inside, I showed you how to do that with the stamp, just getting the top of it. And let's see what I do. On the inside here, I just put a few embellishments. I actually used the BB Cameron's stencil. And I linked that below on this video for you, which is really nice to mix and match all of your wonderful product that you have purchased. Okay, now what I did with this was I used GINA K's. I love this. I wanted these envelopes because I matched them with her gray cardstock. I want to show you this. This cardstock is Moonlit Fog. It's a deeper gray. It's so pretty, goes well with pink, but I matched this Whisper envelope with it. I just didn't want a white envelope, and I think that the match is just beautiful. Her products are just gorgeous, and I did a little just decorating with this pattern paper that I had. I just had it laying around, and I just really want to use it up. So these are some of the products that I've used, along with the 1/2-inch Pinkfresh Studio blending brushes. That's what I did this blending with, and look at how soft that came. I only blended blue on top and green on the bottom and left the white in the middle, but it still made a gorgeous blend for this project. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's talk about some measurements. The card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. The inside is Neenah white cardstock, 4 3/4 by 3.5. The pattern paper piece is 1 inch by 3.5, just to make a little accent there, okay? The outside, the pattern piece is 5 1/4 by 4, and then the Neenah white cardstock is 4 3/4 by 3.5. I went down a size to give me a nice little border. I'll show you how I did this. I just cut a piece of that Moonlit Fog, and we're going to stamp that in black. In fact, let's just do that right now. Let me open this, and the Mini MISTI is back in stock. The Mini MISTI is back in stock. I posted that on my Facebook page this morning, although you won't get this video for a few days. But it is back in stock at scrapbook.com. I was really happy to see that. These sell out like crazy. And I'm really enjoying the mini because I think it makes me feel like it's just like a big block for me. I've been using it like crazy. I'm going to put this aside. Now, what we want to do, let me take this off of here. What we want to do next is to get the inside of the card, put it right here. And then, before we put our strip, I want to put I Like Hanging Out With You right up here. Just like so. Boom. And if you think you're a little off, look at your grid, okay? There is a nice grid here that you can really look at, and I think my I like is a little bit off. I'm going to move that. And yeah, see, I want to look at this grid to make sure that, you know, yeah, I like that they made the grid inside of the this like cover. I guess it's like a plexiglass, and so it won't rub off, and it's also gray, so you can see it. So that's really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and ink that up. I had to think first. I was looking for gray, but we already did that. And that's perfect. Look at how nice that comes out. Especially for someone like me, I seriously struggle, guys, with getting things straight. It is just me. Okay, we're going to use this again in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and get my little piece here of the pattern paper. And, wait a minute, I want to use some GINA K Connect. Okay. I noticed that this GINA K Connect, especially on pattern paper that is thin, I'm putting this with a little white border here and right next to my eye. And then I have been using my T rulers. So I'm bringing this over like 1/8 of an inch and I'm just scooching that up to it. Ooh, I'm too close there to that eye, right? There we go. I have been using these T rulers. They have been helping me a whole lot. Yes, good. So there we go. Right there. Now I'm going to place this on the inside of the card, and we have the inside already finished. What I was saying about GINA K's glue is that when I'm using something very thin, I really like to use it because of the viscosity is thin with it, and it does not like show through. So I really do like her glue. I always say that. Okay, now on the outside, I'm going to go ahead and place my pattern paper, 5 1/4 by 4. Use any pattern paper that you want. I just looked for something pink, and I wanted to use up my stash. I love pink and gray. It's so pretty together. Now I'm gluing all of this card down. Of course, you could pop up anything you wanted with foam. Let's go ahead and decorate our envelope while we're at it. This time for this envelope, I'm going to do an inch strip in the back and the front. I did a little skinny strip on the other because literally I had run out of this pattern paper, and that's kind of all that I had left to do the bottom of the envelope on the back, which is fine. But I was happy to use my pattern paper up, right? There we go. And I'm just going to flip that over and give it a snip. Okay, sorry, that was the mail. And so I'm just going to snip the edges of this. Right there. And look how pretty. You know, you can just decorate your envelope up just a little bit and use your paper up at the same time. Let's do that on the front of the envelope. If you have any edges sticking up after you do this, glue them back down for your postal workers, okay? Like if your edges, like here and there, are up a little bit, just glue them back down. Let's go ahead and snip. And then it really gives it a personal touch too when you personalize your envelope like this. Makes it look really, really nice when it's presented to anyone, even if they're just getting it in the mail. So I want to check my edges here. I'm good. 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 All right. All right, so now we have the inside of the card and the outside completed. Let's go ahead and trim up now that this ink is dry. The Thankful for Your Friendship. I'm just going to bring my trimmer in here, and I'm going to just trim it up square. I want to leave a little bit more paper at the front and back, though, than I did on that first one that I did. See? And now I want to trim pretty close to the words. And you can straighten it up as you do this. So right there. And I'm just going to flip it and stick it in there and kind of just take it out on that metal strip. I think that's good. Let's see how we look. If it's not good, we just stamp another one, right? No, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, that is just wonderful. Okay. And it might be a little bit thicker than this one. It might be just a little thicker. Should I dare? Do I dare? I know. It's like, oh my goodness, when you go to cut off just that 1/16 of an inch, you can ruin your entire project. And let's see here. Can we do it? Can we do it? Hang in there with me, guys. Whew! Look at that. That's a thin cut, right? I just wanted it thin. I don't want it to overpower the front of the card. Yes, I like that a lot better. Okay, so we're going to leave that. Good deal. Now let's go ahead and stamp our little mouse, just like we have been. Oh no, we're not going to stamp our mouse. Hold up. We're going to blend. Let me get a piece of paper that I've been blending on, as you can see. So this piece is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I'm going to use Gina K's Light Spruce, and I have Pinkfresh Studio Blue Jay. Let's open this up. I'm going to just say, I love these brushes. You need to put them in your stash. I know that they came out with them. They sold out. Now I'm just going to see that blob. I don't want that blob. And then I want a brush that gives me a very soft look. And that's exactly what these are doing. I've been looking for a brush like this. This gives you like a powdery, soft kind of feeling on your project. But remember, stamp that first, dab that first bit off. And this project here, I don't want it to be, I want this to be a background. I do not want it to overpower my project. So it's not like I'm laying down a whole lot of ink. I just want it soft and background and just at the top. That's good enough. I'm going to turn it. Very easy to get carried away because things come out so pretty. And so, now this is Gina K's Light Spruce. And like I said, I didn't want it to overpower. I would have done a medium spruce for the grass down here. Did I forget to tap? I think I did. That's okay. We'll blend, 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 right? But see how important it is to remember to tap it off. And the middle is going to remain white. This is a very fast way of getting a nice border around your stamps that are like this, you know, that are red rubber or even photopolymer, you know, that have a lot of surface area. This is a nice little background. You'll use this a lot. That is plenty. Plenty, plenty. And I love these. I love them. Linked below. Okay. Get all my nice little inks together, little things. Get that out of the way. Good. Now, let's go ahead and stamp our... Now, I'm going to put this at the top of my mini MISTI. We talked about this in another video with these stamps. Because there is that little, because it's red rubber, because it's got that little edge right there, I don't want to see it. I want it to look like it's coming up out of the paper, okay? So that's why I put my paper up there. I'm going to center this little guy, bring that down. Oh, so cute. Make sure that it's not on my magnet, right? Okay. I'm down here. This is good up here. I like my spacing. We're good. All right. What a wonderful little collection. These little mice. If you love to color, or if you're just starting to color, you know, I even thought about this the other day. If you are just starting to color, this is a fantastic set for you. Did you see what I did? I closed the door, but I had a blank space, but I knew there was ink on my rubber stamp, so I closed it again and pushed down on it. Great. Look at how cute this is coming out. Okay. I want it a little bit deeper, black, but I don't, oh, that's perfect. Hold, hold, hold. That, we don't even need to do another thing. I'm just going to wipe this up right here with a cloth, and I'll clean this later. Now, you don't have to do this next part that I'm going to do. You can just give it, you know, just like a minute or so, a serious 2 or 3 minutes with this ink to dry, okay? Now, you can leave it just as is if you wanted to. Put it on your card, you're good to go because of the ink blending. Isn't that adorable? But I am going to put a little heat to this. I just want to make sure that my ink is dry. And this is just because I'm on camera. And I'm just showing you a different way to quickly dry it. If your paper starts to curl, hit it from the back with ink. I mean with ink, with heat, and it will uncurl your paper. It just kind of heats it out flat. There we go. And just down on the glass mat always helps. Just like that. All right, now I'm happy. So let's make sure. Yes, good. See, I was a little concerned here. I got a little thick right there, but I don't see any shiny. Okay, all right. So now I'm just going to color with my alcohol markers. I just decided to use these again just because. You can color with whatever that you'd like. I'm going to do its little paws, and then around its little face here with this ivory color. I'm going to make its little nose pink. Just choosing some fun color, that's all. So let's do its ears, and then I'll break away and I'll color, and then I'll come back when it's done. But I put a little pink in the center of the ears, with a little, like an ivory color on top to give it that depth perception there. You can see that. The cups, I just colored them in blue. And I did the entire cup in whatever color blue. Now, I'm using alcohol markers. Again, you can use pencils. You could use Sharpies, honest, to color this if you wanted to. Very easy, serious coloring. I don't know if things would show through with Sharpies, but you know, it's designed to be colored. So that is really cute. A little green here. Down here on the stems, I want all of that green. I had to be careful not to color its tail green. Ah. See all these little stems down through there, green. And then the daffodil. I guess it's a daisy. It's not a daffodil. It's a daisy. And again, I'm just coloring it yellow. Not taking pains with anything, not shading anything, doesn't matter. Because the black in the ink is going to do it for you. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to color the rest of it, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, as I'm done with my coloring, and it looks so sweet, I realize I've got green on top and blue on the bottom. I really don't think it matters, and I still think it looks fantastic on the card, so I am going to use it. I thought about redoing the entire thing, but you know what? Either way, I think looks fantastic. There we go. We got to put a little bit of gems on there or something. Too. Maybe on our coffee cups. So let's just do this. And now let's go ahead and glue this down. I want it to come all the way out over the pattern paper. Isn't that funny? I must have put, when I put in the MISTI where you were all screaming, you've got it upside down. I didn't even see it. I was just having fun. But honest, I mean, when I put this in the shop, nobody's going to say, hey, that's wrong. It looks adorable. They're just too cute. The mice are just too cute. Okay, let's go ahead and add some crystals on here, something shiny. And I want to put them on each, definitely, of the coffee cup. Each coffee cup should get one, because they're friends. And then let's sprinkle down through here just a few. I don't know if I like them in the center. I'll say that. Hold up. See if I can't pick that up. Yep. I want it in the, yeah, on the edge of the saucer. I'm trying just not to pick up any of the paper, and I didn't. I got lucky. Put it right there. Okay. Yep, I like it better on the saucer. Okay, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's odd. That's good. We'll do 6 and 7. All right, here we go. I will add these in just a moment to this one. Now, aren't these adorable? And I love Gina K's envelopes. They're absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to use them with this gray. I thought that it would be a fantastic color combo. And here, this is the series of 3. I hope you enjoyed watching this with the House Mouse Design Collection. Remember, there are 6 of them, and they are very, very cute. So I will link below for the entire collection. Also, I will link this separately. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Links are below to click and order. See you next time.